Good morning. It's Sunday, November 1st, and we set the clocks back last night. So it's a little bit brighter this morning, but I know it'll get dark earlier this morning. Anyhow, this country is going crazy right now. More people have voted so far than probably in the last election. People are voting like crazy. And you know what else is booming? Covid-19. It's running rampant through the country also. We had 100,000 new cases in one day. We've got 230,000 people dead. And it doesn't seem to matter. Doesn't seem to matter to people who still won't wear a mask. So I say to myself, why are we worried about these people? Why do we care? If they don't care, if they think this is a hoax, why? Why do they feel that way? Is their life less important than their rights? And I'm wondering what would happen if somebody said, you know what, if you don't follow the rules, we're not going to give you any medical care. We're not going to take care of you. You want to die? You want to commit suicide by COVID? Go right ahead and do it. It's okay with us. We're not giving you anything. We're not going to take care of you. We don't have a hospital bed for you. It's insanity. It's insanity that people would risk their own lives and the lives of their friends and family just because they don't want to wear a mask. And they follow the leader who tells us that COVID-19 is turning the corner. Well, it may be turning the corner, but it's going 100 miles an hour. It's outpacing the electorate. We got millions of people out there trying to vote, standing online for 2 and 3 and 4 hours to vote. And the mail-in ballots keep pouring in. But that hasn't stopped COVID. COVID has business in this country. COVID has to kill people. And worst part of it all is we are helping COVID. We are not out there with our masks in places. We are telling others, I don't believe it. We don't need to wear a mask. And every time you turn around, healthy people, football players, giant men, are stricken with COVID. And all of a sudden, the game is canceled because one guy tested positive. And everybody around him is now being contact traced. And the whole defensive line of the one team is gone. And what about Justin? Justin Turner on the Dodgers got it and ruined, or almost ruined, the game-winning celebration, the World Series winning celebration. And none of these news things are making an impact on the population in parts of this country where it's perfectly okay to not wear a mask, and it's perfectly okay to sprout that we are invincible. It's a hoax. Well, it's not a hoax, folks. There's 230,000 people who can prove that it's not a hoax. And maybe if you don't want to wear a mask, you should volunteer in the local hospitals or the local morgues. How about that? How about that? You could be an official pallbearer. You can help bury the dead because of your stupidity. There's no reason for us to be the worst performing country in the world when it comes to COVID. And then I hear that we're preparing for what might happen if Trump loses the election. In the midst of COVID, cities around this country are preparing for riots if he loses the election, because he doesn't believe he can lose. And he won't go quietly like 45 other presidents have done, or 44. He's number 45. So he's different than all the other presidents anyhow. So he won't go quietly into the night if he loses. And it's a race to the finish. And we won't know that for a couple of more days, or maybe even a week or two with all the absentee ballots that have to be counted. So we got that to worry about also. All in all, I'm happy to see Election Day coming up soon. So maybe a lot of this turmoil will be over. And maybe not. Maybe it'll continue. But I'm tired of hearing the death tolls go up. And I'm tired of hearing the people who won't wear masks. And I'm tired of those people yelling they're being discriminated against. They have to gather, and they have to do these things, and they have to have birthday parties with hundreds of people. What's wrong with a Zoom birthday party? Everybody could sit around and watch each other drink wine or something. It's not the worst thing in the world yet, but it's getting to be the worst thing in the world. So in any event, I'm telling you, the stimulus package won't be ready till after the election. And that's a terrible thing. And counting the ballots will be an exciting experience. But a lot of you won't be around if you're not wearing your masks. So, having said all of this, and believe me, I am distressed that I have to tell you all of these things. So it's Sunday, November 1st. Winter is coming. This morning's the coldest morning since March. And having said all of this, I'll leave you now. And I'll see you in the morning. And have a great day. Stay safe and wear a fucking mask. Thank you. Bye.